Hey guys, this is Coach Bill with Bill Mabry Online Coaching and Team Alcaviva Hydrogen Rich Water. Hope you guys are having a great Friday. Yahoo for those of you that are off Saturday and Sunday. Hey guys, this is another great topic. I got some more new research. Actually, I got it today. So I wanted to bring it up as a topic, and it's concerning cancer. You know, it just seems like so many health professionals are either having an issue or afraid to get on social media and talk about the new different cancer treatments that are coming out. And most of us who have been in the health industry for decades, who are nutritionists, and who are also research specialists, we already know that the body already has mechanisms that are designed to reverse many of the diseases that are plaguing the people here in the United States. And this is just another one. Now, I'm not sure why the health professionals are afraid to bring the cancer treatment topics up, because it's not us. We're not the ones that are publishing it. This is actual scientific case studies that doctors and researchers are publishing themselves, and they're posting them in the scientific journals. So this is not me saying this is a treatment. This is science saying you need to look at alternative treatments and possibly not do the standard American cancer treatment. But that's up to the individual, and the individual who has the cancer, it's their body, so they need to do the research. Don't just listen to your doctor, your oncologist, although you need to converse with them and talk to them, but you also need to take it upon yourselves to do your own research. And most of the public don't have the information that some of us get. And for some reason, a lot of these health professionals are being quiet about it. So, what's the topic? Well, the topic is research is now showing cancer cannot survive in a ketosis environment. Okay, Coach, what's the ketosis environment? All that is saying is that the American public today is using the energy source of carbs and sugar as their primary energy source to survive. It's not what our ancestors did. What ketosis means is that you've switched your body from being a carb burner or glucose burner to a fat burner, and now there is enough research out there that some of today's doctors have actually put their cancer patients on a what they're calling a Spanish ketogenic Mediterranean meal style, and they're combining it with alternate day fasting to put them into an environment, a natural environment known as autophagy. Now, autophagy, the only way you can get into that environment, which is actually going to have you burn your own stored body fat, is by doing alternate day intermittent fasting 2 or 3 times a week. Now, what did the doctors find out during these researches? They found out that cancer cells cannot survive in a fat environment. Most of you know that the main source of fuel that spreads cancer cells is sugar. And because of today's standard American diet, which is a high carbohydrate diet, processed carbohydrates especially, lots of refined sugars, lots of sugary drinks, that is what is going to cause cancers to spread. Doctors today are learning that by switching the person's body from being a carb burner to a fat burner who have cancer, or if you're looking to prevent cancer, is by changing your lifestyle to a good, high dietary fat, moderate protein, a good source of protein, not toxic protein, and low carbs. Most of your carbs should be coming from organic veggies, sweet potatoes, yams, stuff like that, and getting off all of the high processed carbs, sugary carbs, starchy carbs that you're eating. Now, what science research did I get? Well, this is the first one I got. This one was published this year in 2023 in the Cold Springs Harbor Laboratory, and it was published in their article. And its title, the actual title is, "How is ketosis able to starve cancer cells, and why?" Well, this is what they learned. Keto causes lipid byproducts. Remember what I said? When you switch your body from being carbs or glucose burning to actually burning your own stored body fat or the fat from the food you're eating, you are now a fat burner. This is what the research is saying, that a keto meals, if it's done right, and this is most of you that go on a keto diet or try to get into autophagy for whatever reasons, most of you guys are basically going to do it wrong. And that's why you need somebody that specializes in the Spanish keto Mediterranean meals, and is also specializes in alternate day intermittent fasting to help educate you in the types of meals you need to be eating, because most people, what they do is they eat way too much fat, good fat, or they don't eat enough good fat, and then they're combining certain meals that aren't going to actually lower your blood glucose levels and raise your ketone levels. So you need a person who is specializing in this, and that's what we do here at BillMabryCoaching.com. But anyway, and so what they've learned is that by switching the body from being a carb burner or sugar burner to being a fat burner, by the types of foods you're eating, and by combining alternate day fasting every couple of times a week, then the cancer cannot survive in that environment. The other one that I got was published actually in 2021, and it was published in the Cell and Bioscience. And the title of this research is, I really like this title. Let's see, what is the title here? The title of it is Targeting Autophagy. Now, this is about autophagy. Now, the only way you can get into autophagy is by doing a certain length of intermittent fasting. Is targeting autophagy mechanism in cancer a good approach? The possible double-edged sword effect. Get what they're saying here? They're giving you the answer right there. The possible double-edged sword effect. Well, what they learned is recently the emerging role of autophagy. There's a lot more coming out about it, and they're doing a lot more research today on this, that autophagy is a double sword approach to starving cancer cells, and is gaining so much attention that they're actually publishing it in scientific articles today, and that's why two of the top cancer doctors today are actually using both these methods of a ketogenic meals and autophagy to fight cancer and to prevent cancer. So what they have in the article is, when doing intermittent fasting as the tool to get into autophagy, your body has now switched from using carbs or glucose as its source of energy to burning your own stored body fat as fuel. Cancer cells cannot survive on fat as fuel to spread. As of today, there is more research showing the promising effect of a ketogenic meals and combining it with alternate day intermittent fasting to put you into autophagy. But again, like I said, most of you you're going to get it wrong. So the first 90 days is the most critical. All you got to do is you just got to contact me at bill@billmabrycoaching.com, and ask for a free consultation. We can go over it, or just throw some questions to me. But again, guys, this is not me. This is not any other health professionals. This is the actual science behind these two methods of what they're learning to help starve cancer cells. And in this blog post, or in this post, or video, I am actually going to give you the link of two doctors that are using it today with unbelievable success. And one of them is even showing x-rays of the tumors in his patients' brains actually shrinking when they're doing a ketogenic diet. Now, the key factor is, what most people don't know, is you have to monitor your blood glucose and your blood ketone levels consistently and correctly in order to make sure that the combination of the ketogenic meals you're making is actually putting you in that autophagy, or actually putting you in fat burning. And if you are doing the intermittent fasting and you're doing a longer fast that day, the monitoring of your glucose and ketone levels, blood ketones in a meter, is going to show if you're actually in it. If you're not monitoring it, you're wasting your time. It's not going to work. That's what I mean. You're going to, but you got to be consistent. It's a lifestyle that can't change. You cannot revert back to eating high starchy processed carbs. You've got to stay away from sugar, guys. And you've got to check the ingredients of all the foods you buy, because there's so much hidden sugars in some of these keto meals. You've got to really be careful, because those of you that are trying to prevent cancer or have cancer, you don't have the choice of eating those sugars or those processed foods. You guys have a great day. See you at the next video.